Hi, I'm Fred.
And I'm Sarah, aka the Paris Quiz Mistress.
We're two friends addicted to trivia, and we're
rewatching
Alias.
But this is not an Alias podcast. Every episode, we play general knowledge trivia on a theme.
5 quiz questions for you to play along.
And the iconic early 2000s spy thriller show starring Jennifer Garner
Doesn't really matter.
Because this is
not an Alias podcast. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Not an Alias podcast, episode 20. I'm with Sarah. Hello, Sarah.
Hello, Fred.
How are you doing?
I am grand.
We are also still, as promised, with Mr. Luke.
Hello.
Hey, Luke.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm fine. Thanks for letting me stay.
Yes.
Even though I probably talked a lot, far too much.
What's in the past is in the past. Today is a new day for a new episode. Mm-hmm. Do not worry about it. But, again, as we start with every episode, you're going to have to tell us in 60 seconds what happened in episode 20, The Solution. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Go.
So, Sydney is gutted about killing her love interest. Not only will she not be able to escape to that island, but she also killed a man. Bradley Cooper gets some weird cold calls and does some acting. Sydney comes up with a plan to make Kazinow reveal himself, which involves stealing some art. Bradley Cooper works out that Sydney's dad is the guy who's been intimidating him. Sydney goes to see a woman in hospital, and I have no idea who it is. Sid and Vaughn go to Algeria and do the art heist. And she gets the art stuff, but she causes a huge explosion in a lift shaft, but nobody notices, and even more surprisingly, they don't notice how bad her French accent is. Brad Cooper meets Sydney's dad, and they talk about stuff, and then confusingly, he buys a beer and then drinks a tiny bit and just leaves.
That's true.
A guy who isn't F. Murray Abraham visits Sloane to talk about killing Sloane's wife, but since she's dying anyway, I don't really know what the fuss is about. Dark.
That's it. I mean, you could keep going, but we're done.
They go to Denpasar and more kung fu fighting, and it ends with Dixon pointing a gun at someone, I think.
Indeed. I can feel your confusion, which is very amusing to us. Yeah, but it's a feature, not a bug.
Okay, good. I'm just hoping I managed to get that into 60 seconds, because I've got a habit of going on and on.
Oh, if this was a 60-second countdown to an explosion, we'd be dead.
Oh, yeah.
Certainly. Thankfully, it is not. What do you think your quiz is about?
Well, there was a lot of Algeria. Mm-hmm. There was some
Certainly.
Indonesia.
Certainly.
I know you're a geography guy, but low-hanging fruit?
No, not geography.
Rodents?
Ooh.
Because there's rats in this. That jumped out at me. The rats jumped out at me, you could say. I thought, I bet someone's going to talk about rats.
Where were the rats?
Behind the fridge.
Yeah. They were not seen, only heard by Francie, but they're the special guests of this episode. They're maybe rats, maybe mice, we don't know. So the quiz is about rodents, indeed.
Wow, that was astute.
That was the first.
Wow.
We've never guessed
it.
We can never guess each other's theme, and you just nailed it.
Good job.
Okay, I'm surprised. That's probably the only thing I'm going to get right here, but let's see.
Oh, I'm sure you're going to be okay.
Rodents, yeah, it might do all right. We'll see, yeah.
Are you ready for your little quiz about rodents?
Yes, we are playing on a team.
Yes.
We're going to lock in our answer together.
Sure.
Yes.
All right. Question 1. A video first published on Instagram in September 2015, and that has garnered over 12 million views on YouTube to date, shows a brown rat carrying what down the steps of a New York City subway?
Oh.
Everyone's hero.
I can't remember.
I remember.
Go on.
It's Pizza Rat.
Pizza Rat, of course.
New York, it's iconic. It's a rat with pizza in the subway. It encapsulated so much at a time when we needed it.
Yes, the hero of 2015 was a brown rat carrying a slice of pizza, almost intact, a full triangle.
Yep.
Beautiful, beautiful piece.
Fantastic.
Exactly. Question 2. Joel Zimmerman is the birth name of which Canadian electronic music producer and DJ who has received 6 Grammy nominations in his career and is known for performing live with a distinctive mask that has become his trademark? Luke is holding his face.
So I think I know this. It's the guy who always has like, it's kind of like a bastardized Mickey Mouse.
Oh,
hat.
right.
And I
I know.
believe, do you know it? Can you spell it?
Yeah, I can spell it. And it's related to the episode because they get an exterminator to come and kill the rodents. And, you know, you can imagine after he's done his work, they might move the fridge and find a...
Dead mouse.
Very nicely sorted.
mouse spelled M-A-U-S. Wrong.
MAU
5.
M-A-U 5, right. That's not how you spell mouse.
Because this is electronic music, sir.
Right, of course. Yeah, so when in electronic music, we don't spell things properly because we're too high.
Too cool. Too cool. Yes, Dead Mouse, right answer. Congratulations. Question 3. George Milton and Lenny Small, 2 migrant ranch workers in search of a job in California during the Great Depression, are the main characters of which novella written by the laureate of the 1962 Nobel Prize in Literature?
Do you know?
I do.
Oh, because the only thing I can think of is an American Tale, Fievel Goes West, which is about a charming Russian mouse.
Yeah.
In this one, unfortunately, there is another dead mouse. Spoiler alert. Don't know if those people listening have read the book.
I think you can probably spoil a 1937 book without being...
I think it's probably such a good book that you can't spoil it, really. Because that's not the thing that makes the book
That's
so
how
great.
good books work,
Yeah.
usually.
So it's Of Mice and Men.
Oh.
Written by...
John Steinbeck.
Exactly. Ding, ding, ding. Very good.
All right, I guess we have our high culture, low culture dynamic duo sorted out. As soon as you said rodent quiz on YouTube, I was like, done.
Pizza
Done.
Rat,
Done.
straight away. I thought it was going to be the dramatic chipmunk.
Oh,
Do you
maybe
remember?
that's coming. Yeah.
Bam, bam, bam.
That's vintage meme.
That's proper vintage stuff, isn't it? Charlie bit my finger.
Charlie bit me. Spoiler alert for the quiz to come. There's not going to be 2 questions about YouTube videos.
Okay.
Just so you know. Question 4. You'll find this funny. You'll see why. An intentional connection with the quiz from episode 19. What is the title of the 1960 heist movie which starred 5 members of the group of entertainers known as the Rat Pack?
Oh, yeah.
The 1960 heist movie.
Starring 5 members of the Rat Pack. And that spurred a trilogy of movies between 2001 and 2007, whose main attraction was its very large cast and very prestigious cast.
Yeah. I spent a long time on this Wikipedia page to write my last quiz.
Ocean's
11.
Exactly. Oh, would you know who the 5 members are?
Oh, I was only doing Sammy Davis Jr. research at the time. Frank Sinatra,
Dean Martin.
Yeah.
and then 2 other guys.
And then 2 other guys.
Right.
I think there's Peter Lawford. Is that a name?
It sounds like a name.
Yeah. And the 5th person is like, oof, you cannot be the 5th guy on the Rat Pack. It's way too far. Your name will not be remembered. I don't know who it is.
Yeah, no, we don't remember.
No,
You don't.
no.
I don't. His name has not been remembered. Not
No.
only will not be, but has not been.
Yeah. No idea. I mean, I guess he made a good money in the 60s, so good for him.
Yeah.
Congratulations, sir.
Probably dead now, but anyway.
Yeah. Good. Congratulations to his heirs and heiresses.
Didn't realise he was like a 17th century nobleman.
I'm a multitude, Luke. I'm a multitude. Question 5. Question 5 is a quickfire round.
Oh, you love these.
I love these.
Oh, God. A quickfire round.
Yes.
Okay.
We will still confer.
Yeah.
So the question is, is this character a rodent or not?
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you the name of a character, and you tell me if it's a rodent or not.
Okay.
You confer, but not too much. Okay, it's a quick fire round.
Got
okay.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
No.
Let's go. Alvin the chipmunk.
Yes. Rodent.
Chipmunks are rodents?
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
Yes, it is. Timon in the Lion King.
Ooh, a meerkat. As
Meerkat.
a meerkat, it sounds like a cat.
He's a meerkat.
As a
No.
Simply a cat.
Trick question. They're called meerkats, but I bet they're rodents.
It seems rodent-like.
Yeah.
Rodents bite things with their teeth. I think that's what the characteristic of a rodent
Wait
is.
a minute.
The main
Rodents bite things with their teeth. A lot of things bite things with their teeth.
But their teeth never stop growing.
Their teeth never stop growing.
Their teeth, I think that's a characteristic of it. I don't know.
They have to like gnaw things to like wear the teeth down.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just
Quick fire,
just
quick
massive
fire.
teeth that just
So we're going meerkat, yes, rodent.
yes.
No.
What is a meerkat?
Meerkat is.
You don't know what a meerkat is?
A type of mongoose. They're just mammals. Just like they're non-rodents.
Mere mammals.
Not a cat.
Oh, so not a cat.
Far from being a cat.
Far from being a cat. Third character, the March Hare from Alice in Wonderland.
The March hare. Well, rabbits aren't rodents, are they?
I think they are because they have the teeth that they have to.
What, really? Rabbits and hares are rodents?
I think they're rodents.
Okay, all right. You've convinced me. You see, I'm a pushover there. You see?
I want to say yes.
Say yes then.
Yes.
No.
No, I was wrong. Wait, there's something about teeth.
Yeah, something about teeth.
You're all
but
hung up on the teeth.
I'm really hung up on the teeth.
I think
No,
it's
you
not just the teeth, though.
guys- All right.
It was because I know, like, aren't there some sharks that also
No,
do
their
that?
teeth will fall out and they grow back.
Oh, right, that's
Yeah.
it.
That's
'Cause
different.
Sharks are definitely not rodents. I know
There's
that.
definitely something with incisors and rodents, but no. Rabbits are legomorphs. Character 4, Sonic the Hedgehog.
He's a hedgehog.
I'm out because
No,
I
thought you were
I can't be trusted
with a hedgehog.
with rodents in general.
What are you going to do to them?
No, I want you to answer.
Oh, I see.
She doesn't know
She can't get the right answer. She
a rabbit
means.
from a rodent.
Right. Hedgehogs, are they rodents? Yeah, all right. Yeah, I think they are. Yeah.
No.
Oh, flipping hell.
Next character, Scrat from the Ice Age movies.
Oh, this is a very rodent-like looking with the big eyes
Yeah.
and the big teeth.
Right.
With obsessed with the acorns.
It's got to be a rodent. Come on.
I think we can go yes across the board and then
Pre-rodent.
yeah,
Because it's an Ice Age.
Yeah.
prehistoric rodent.
Yes, it's a rodent. It's a squirrel.
Yay!
Oh, it's a squirrel.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
The acorns.
Next character, Sid from the Ice Age movies.
Oh, Sid is what? Sid is like a fox-looking thing
Excuse me?
from
What did you just say about Sid?
the Ice Age.
Oh, Fox. Okay. I thought you insulted Sid there on your podcast.
I would never.
No. He's a fox kind of thing. They're not
I don't.
rodent.
No. I'm gonna say. I want to say no. I can't regularly picture. Sid might be the mammoth also. I don't know Ice Age really.
Neither do I.
Okay.
I thought you got confused between a fox and a mammoth there.
Sid isn't the
I am.
mammoth.
Not
Sid
the
is
mammoth.
not the
Not Ray
mammoth.
Romano.
No, it's not Ray Romano. It's not Dennis Leary. It's John Leguizamo.
Oh, I have no idea.
Me neither. What do you want to say?
I want to say no.
Say no then.
No.
No, it's a sloth.
So no was the correct answer.
That was the correct answer.
Okay. Oh, brilliant.
Next character, Bernard and Bianca from The Rescuers.
Yes. They're mice.
They're mice,
Yeah.
are they? Yes.
Yes. Next one, Beaver from the TV show Leave It to Beaver.
Are beavers rodents?
He's a child.
I was there thinking that Leave It to Beaver was all about like a beaver. I was like, oh, who's going to build this dam?
Nope.
Leave It to Beaver.
Nope. He's a young boy, so no.
Does he build a dam though?
I don't know. It's a 1960 show. I haven't watched it.
You've never heard of Leave It to Beaver?
I've heard it. I've heard of it. I've heard it referred to in
Didn't know you referred to a boy.
in songs and general popular culture. I've heard it referred to, but I didn't know it was about a boy. What
Beaver.
does he look like a beaver or?
It's his nickname.
Beaver Cleaver.
Yeah.
Okay.
Theodore Beaver Cleaver.
Okay.
Next character, Rocket Raccoon of the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Raccoon. Are raccoons? Are they rodents?
I think they might be.
Well, that's good enough for me.
Trash pandas.
Yeah. Yes.
No.
Oh.
And finally, Sandy Cheeks from SpongeBob SquarePants.
She's a squirrel.
Sorry, a what?
This I know. She's a squirrel. A
squirrel?
A squirrel.
A squirrel
Squirrel.
or a squirrel?
A squirrel.
Squirrel. You say it.
Literally, that's how you say the word squirrel.
Squirrel.
A squirrel. A squirrel.
Squirrel.
Squirrel. Squirrel.
And a squirrel.
Squirrel. No, it's, yeah. A squirrel. Squirrel.
Yes or no?
Yes.
The longest one-syllable word in the English language, in the American language.
Squirrel.
In the American language.
Yes.
Yes, she's an underwater
Squirrel.
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 And this is the end of the quiz. Congratulations.
What happens in America if a squirrel looks in a mirror?
Squirrel looks in the mirror?
I don't know.
don't-
That's not a joke. That's just a stupid.
Well, there is,
thing.
to make it even less of a joke, there is a test of animals' intelligence who can recognize their reflection, and I think magpies can. But I don't think squirrels can.
No.
So what would happen if a squirrel looked in a mirror? It would think it's another squirrel.
Okay.
We have now reached the end of the Rodents quiz,
Yay!
which was as confusing as I hoped it would be. Thank you very much for participating. Now, people of trivia, you're free to depart as we enter the treacherous grounds of the Alias universe.
Oh, yes.
Just remind me what the main things are in this one. I know I summed it up at the beginning, but this is where they go to Algeria, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. We see the map is back. The robot voice is back. Who's the source for Will? Emily knows about SG6. They have French accents, lol. They go to Denpasar, and yeah.
Algeria is a French-speaking country, isn't it?
Yes.
And they go and they speak English to them with French accents.
Yes, they do.
I just realized how silly that sounds.
And then Vaughan suddenly starts speaking French.
Yeah.
His French sounded very good, and I was thinking, oh my God, they're doing French accents. And his French accent, I was like, wait a minute. That's legit a good French
Yeah.
accent. And then he broke off into French. I was like, oh, he's cheating.
Yeah.
He's French.
Hey, it's still a job to do.
Yeah. You don't really see that in shows anymore. They'll just put it in a language and subtitle it. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
yeah. There's less of the do a weird accent but speak English.
I like the spying, like it's the real world aspect of like what would you do if you were, I mean, real world, this is Alias, but you know what I mean, like of someone trying to pass for something as a spy, which I guess brings us to the brown face moment.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I wrote that down as well.
Aged poorly.
Age poorly, and also if you are an organization that only has Jennifer Garner passing for an Indonesian.
No, I was thinking about this because
Yeah.
it was she wasn't passing for an Indonesian. She was passing for some sort of like Middle Eastern. No?
No, for me she was passing for, but I mean,
No, 'cause-
although it's not like all Indonesians have that skin tone necessarily.
Well,
so.
yes. No, but because of the way she was dressed, I thought the meeting was in Indonesia, but I thought she was supposed to be representing a terrorist organization. They kept saying the name. I kept not
Well, the
getting it.
name's got the word jihad in it.
It sounded familiar, and I googled it and I didn't find anything. Then I found something called the Last Card Jihad. They base it on reality, like there was a terrorist organization with a similar name. But it's like you see her coming with like that heavy makeup, and you're like, ooh.
And the accent,
It was yikes.
The accent as well was pretty full on.
But the combat was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More Saturday morning kids TV cartoon sound effects.
Yeah, with the latajang,
Yeah.
the double blade.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Sark's a good bad guy, isn't he?
Yeah, he's evil British accent.
The guy, the actor is American, I think.
Oh yeah,
It's a pretty good one.
that would also be like your rare choice these days. Taking an American guy to do a British accent, for sure. No, I enjoyed that whole section.
But the one thing that took me out of Denpasar is it is like literally where the airport is in Bali, and there were not nearly enough Australians. Like, I've been to Denpasar, it is only Australians. Everyone there was like supposed to be Indonesian. I'm like, no.
Should have heard someone saying "mate" in the background at every turn. Yeah, I mean, the filtering of orange as well, and like the.
Yeah, I was like, am I watching Breaking Bad here? What's going on?
Yeah. We're in foreign land.
It has happened before in Cuba. It has sparked quizzing.
Also, I can't get my head around when they do the zoom through titles for the places. Sometimes it's the country and sometimes it's the city. So when they went to Algiers, the title said Algeria.
Yeah.
And when they went to Marrakesh, it just said Morocco. But we're in Denpasar.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm like, that logic is break because I feel like Marrakesh is, I don't know. More well known than Denpasar? I don't know.
I mean, Denpasar isn't much well known than Marrakesh to the point where you would.
Is it not just that for the animation of zooming through the name, the Indonesia is too long and the O whatever would be too small? And
Algiers and Algeria
but Algiers, yeah.
Same line.
I think it's just
true. Yeah.
There are no cities in Africa, I think is what they're trying to get across.
Yeah, I think Algeria, Morocco, Kenya as well.
Oh, yeah. Well, Kenya, they went to a made-up place.
True. A made-up island.
But that's still, there's not a rule.
Yeah. We got Cape Town, but that's white Africa, so...
All right, I think we're getting closer.
They go to Australia in episode 19 for, is it Mackay? When she
which is not a place that we...
Oh, Mackay is not a place?
I don't know. I mean, it's not more well-known than Marrakesh.
No, certainly not. Certainly not. When she pushes Noah into a knife.
Yeah.
Yeah,
remember that?
Right.
She is devastated at the beginning of the episode, though. She's like, she's not well. Wait. Is it the first time she kills someone in her life? I mean...
No, she's shot a couple of people previously. Doesn't care about them, though.
At one point, she pulls out a hook gun when they go to, like, Algeria. And I was like, that's all very Batman. Between the hook guns and the not killing anyone. She throws high kicks around, but she doesn't fire shots that much.
I like, they're really kicking up the gears with using back channels as a plot device that they don't have to explain. Maybe it's a real CIA thing. They're like, oh, we'll just use the back channels. Sure.
What's a back channel?
Exactly.
Exactly.
What, like a place that you can go or a telephone call?
No, when they say, we're not actually going to steal the art, we'll send it back channels.
We're just going to borrow the art pieces from Algeria.
Yes.
And then send them back through,
back channels.
Back channels. I mean, Dixon is about to shoot at Sydney, which...
What could happen?
I'm like, Dixon is getting closer and closer to, he's just like, something is afoot.
You can see
this whole thing.
You can see the cogs moving inside his head, like,
exactly.
Huh?
So I'm like, pretty interesting to see where, like, the relationship is going to go.
Like, she looks exactly like that girl I sit right next to at work. And she sounds like her, smells like her.
Yeah. Oh, no, different makeup, though, so.
Yeah, it can't be her, can it? Look at the way she kicks. She prioritizes kicking in her combat.
Exactly.
Interesting. Seems like someone else I know who only ever kicks.
Exactly.
Who could that be? Nah, just someone else.
He's getting there, Dixon. All right. I think this is good for episode 20.
Well done.
Let's have the people back for episode 21. See you soon.
I can stay for the next one.
You're going to have to write a quiz, sir.
Oh, yeah, of course. Okay.
Are you ready for that?
I'm ready. I'll be ready.
Amazing.
All right. See you soon, everybody.
Thanks for listening to Not an Alias podcast, produced by Celia Brondeau with original music by Mad98.
If you love what we do, leave us a tip. The link to the tip jar is in the description.
And you can follow all things trivia at Paris Quiz Mistress.
And all things Fred at Fred Me Up.
Until next time,
stay nerdy and keep quizzing.